Hi! In today's episode, we are continuing our discussion in part 2 of the first incident from the RADCAT report. A P-61 Black Widow was on a routine patrol over the skies of Fukuoka, an island in southeastern Japan. This was a perfectly regular patrol, and none of the crew had expected to meet any difficulties, let alone the peculiarity they were about to behold. At around 11:05 p.m. the plane's radar operator received a radar capture of an unknown target at an altitude of roughly 6,000 feet and an estimated range of 10 miles. The aircraft was initially traveling at around 200 miles per hour, and the radar return appeared to be similar to that of a typical airplane. Once the object was viewed, it was described as a rifle bullet, around 20 to 30 feet long with no obvious wings or tail structures and a dark or dull finish. Curious as to what this intruder was, the decision was taken to approach the object, which immediately began rapid acceleration and a variety of remarkable acrobatic maneuvers. When the P-61 attempted to approach the mystery object, it would rapidly accelerate away, well beyond what a regular aircraft should have been capable of, quickly reaching a speed of 1,200 miles per hour. It would also dip and dive under them abruptly. The crew of the plane was perplexed, as 6 efforts to make a pass at the mystery object were foiled by its agility and speed. According to one account from the Far East Air Force's intelligence, the object covered 7 miles in around 20 seconds, giving it a speed of approximately 1,200 miles per hour, compared to a P-61 Black Widow's peak speed of 366 miles per hour. When the P-61 came within 12,000 feet, the target made a 180-degree spin and dived under the P-61. The plane then attempted to dive with the target, but was unable to maintain the same rate of descent. It is assumed that the item was lost from the scope, due to the standard skip null zones found in all radar equipment. The pilot and witness believe that the object's high rate of speed enabled it to vanish so quickly. When the target was level with the observing aircraft, all that was visible at night was a silhouette. No other features of the object was visible. The mystery object seemed to be aware of the P-61's whereabouts at all times. It also possessed a rapid rate of acceleration and could move almost straight up or down, outside the radar elevation limits. Although no details were spotted, there was enough moonlight to identify a silhouette. At the time of the sighting, the object had a molded body to give it clean-cut lines and was unrecognizable as a conventional plane. The object would keep playing this cat-and-mouse game with the P-61. When the American plane got within 400 yards, it would pull off almost impossible evasive maneuvers. The object hopped around so much that the crew began to suspect they were dealing with more than one bogey. The P-61's pilot, First Lieutenant Oliver Hemphill, described their 6 runs at the radar target as follows. The first target put on a tremendous burst of speed and dived so fast that we were unable to stay with it. The second aircraft immediately outdistanced us. The third target was spotted visually by myself. I had an excellent silhouette of the target thrown against a very reflective undercast on the clouds by a full moon. I realized at this time that it did not look like any type of aircraft I was familiar with, so I immediately contacted my ground control station. The fourth target passed directly over my plane from astern to bow, at a speed of roughly twice that of my aircraft at 200 miles per hour. I caught just a fleeting glimpse of the aircraft, just enough to know that he had passed on. The fifth and sixth targets were attempted radar interceptions, but their high rate of speed put them immediately out of our range. Despite the fact that the P-61 was picking up the strange item on radar, the U.S. Air Force ground radar stations at Shigemoshima and Fukushima were only able to see the American plane, but not the strange object. The 6 attempted intercepts lasted 10 minutes, after which the object or objects left the region and vanished. The case would be filed away in Project Bluebook's archives and investigated by Edward Ruppelt, the organization's director. It has since become renowned as one of the earliest cases in which pilots employed airborne radar to monitor a UFO, making it a unique addition to ufology's history and an important, but little-known case. That finishes the first incidents of the RADCAT report. Thank you for watching, and, if you've liked the video, please hit the like button. It provides impetus for the growth of my channel. If you found this presentation interesting, you can also click the subscribe and notification button. Bye.